I can't feel good, Jordy.
Yeah, she didn't believe in love either. Whoa!
Hi again, Bird. Please call me or any other person you're interested in.
I'll do that, Monica.
Glad to see you're not alone. Feel free to message me.
I will. Nah, don't worry. I'll text you. This might be a bit different, but feel free to message me if you need. I mean, you know, it's a little different, but you could think about me once in a while. Well, I'm back at the shop right now for a few reasons. Right back at the shop. I was the last guy I was dating with. Dated myself. I told you about that, the jerking off at the end of the day. Anyway, glitch. Thanks for keeping your post up. I hope this isn't too long, but I think I can get my hands on some real lingerie. Making you dive headfirst into the leathers and laces. Oh my.
Oh, come on, like, you already had to do it. I don't know if I am finished, but we all have to do it before I f my mom. But if you don't want to do it, then leave. Well, that's okay. I simply have to do it yourself.
Natsuki finds herself stuck with Natsuki. You are your own worst enemy.
There's poetry for you. Manga is literature. To be honest, it's not really anyone's fault that manga has such a bad reputation.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops down on the ground and stares into the eyes of the man before he begins speaking in a whisper. I'm sorry, Bird. I'm sorry, Bird isn't a native speaker, so please don't speak to me. We'll make sure to talk to you about the game if you want to. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a blaster rifle. Okay. Anyway, they're both in the right places. Now that you're in charge, a quick glance at their surroundings reveals that they will all look alike. Perhaps you might have noticed, I'm not assuming, but I'm sure you've seen that they all look like one in the school. Well, I can't really say what the difference looks like, but I assume you could be looking at a school mascot.
The school bird.
Like you said, I'm not sure what the difference is. Suddenly feels like a black and white version of the school mascot. Well,
Like a white bird.
yeah. Wait, I didn't mean it was a black and white, but it feels like an actual mascot. If you don't really like the idea of a mascot, you should have a mascot. Even if you don't like it. No, it's not that. It's just canon. That's how it is. I want to try something different, but I'm just going to be a kid. So even if I do get attached, I'm not going to be a kid. Are you sure this is the right time to get your hair cut? My non-existent hair. I just felt like a kid growing up, and I won't be the one to learn. Or just felt like a kid growing up, and I won't be the one to learn anything from a grown-ass person. Well, as vice president, you'll need to sign your hair for the 2020 election.
Hair 2020.
That I should help you decide. Yuri reaches into her purse and pulls out a small blue dress that is still worn by her.
Wait, how did that work?
I didn't want you to lose the dress, but you wouldn't have much experience with anything. So I picked out an old, worn-out dress that had been worn down with a lot of hand-wavy ruffles. It's a short read, but it was elegant. And we could, you know, still get puffy socks. What are you doing to me? Discuss it if you wanted to. This is a good idea, but I'll be sure to keep it a secret.
We're talking about leather laces, and now we're talking about like 70s century clothing over here.
How is this girl? She even picked out a little bit of her phone and texted me on how she felt. Well, okay, she could do that. Yuri, thank you. I'll make a copy. I enthusiastically take the copy and send it. Phew. Here's your personal feelings sent to everybody. Well, you can read them now, but since you've already given it a second go, I look forward to the rest of the year, and I hope you do too. I thought the background was tilted. It was bothering my eyes. Anyway, I wasn't really paying attention to it. Now that everyone's settled to the school schedule, you'll get a little better. But that doesn't seem to be happening, and this year is going to be a lot of work. Yuri's face is already covered in sweat and tears.
Jeez.
So they're all into starting the year. I can't help but wonder how the heck she even got a job where she was in your position. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging through your room. Natsuki! I'm really curious to see how it goes, but at the same time, I am so tired of living like this. I catch a glimpse of a girl and she's like, hey, what are you doing? But it looks like the next day, he's just been a little awkward. And I'm like, I'm going to have a good time. And then she says, okay, I'll come, we'll see. And I say, well, what if we're different? More than that, she's just a bit more of a girl than I guess I like. Crap. I think she noticed the little stuff about your body and she's not worried. She just felt that need to touch me. She sneaks another glance at your body. And you feel like you're in danger. But that only makes you scared and you're just worried about the cold and fear of seeing her again. Sorry. I was just spacing out the rest of my life in front of your eyes. It makes you feel like I'm gonna die. Spacing out the rest of my life in front of your eyes.
I don't know what that even means.
I mutter this, sensing she's worried about me. Oh, it's fine. But I place my hand on her shoulder, and I'm going to die. If I was focused, I'd have an idea of what to do. But I'm not. I'm just rereading this position for the first time. Or post? Why did I say position? That's the book I loved reading. Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread it because I'm so happy that I've been able to read it ever since. Not for any particular reason, and just for the sake of both reading it and the book. Just curious, how come the title says the book is about a man who has a lot of sexual interests? Why is that, Yuri? Well, when I stopped reading the book and saw the title, I knew that this man was not really a man.
Oh.
That's not what it said. That's just the title of the book. I mean, I'm sure he wrote to me and I also read it, but I'm not sure if he was able to read it. I just happened to buy the book and I'm not sure if he was able to read it. I see. Something fairly obvious about this. I'm not sure if this is a good book. I'll definitely start reading it as soon as I see it. I'm glad to hear that I can begin reading it again. Once it starts to read, it's like it's been waiting for me for a long time. It's a very engaging read from beginning to end, so more than enough to satisfy me. Is that so? What's the story about? I'm not sure. Well, I look at the book and I'm thinking, I don't know. The book is titled The Witch's World, The Curse of the Dog. What would the dog do? It's like made it out to be this deep adult book and it's just like oh, Papa book. The Curse of the Dog. I like how it's got like dual subtitles too. The Witch's World, The Curse of the Dog. What would the dog do? There's an ominous-looking eye over the front of the book with a dark blue tail and a dark blue-white collar. It's a power dog.
Oh, hey.
Basically, it's about this dog with a strange name, and the people trapped inside, who are all very quiet. But the facility gets out of hand. Oh, that might be a good idea. But anyway, I'm really worried you're carrying something on your shoulder, and I just need to know what it is. The book, I mean, it's kind of a big book, but you need to put it on the floor for your eyes to see.
How big is this book?
It's oversized. Novelty book. Not the thing about the book. The book is not in your presence. It's in your mind. That's kind of not what I'm talking about. That's kind of dark, I suppose. Yuri made it sound like the only logical thing to do, and yet I still feel like Yaks is the only way to get out an argument with you.
Hey, Yaks, get over here.
Are you not a bit sad? No, it's not that you cannot see the point of a conversation, but you still need to be able to open to your own point of view. I mean, I can say the first and last words of a conversation are the same. I hope so too. Yeah, I totally forgot to mention that my mom's name is Tig. Darn, I forgot to mention my mom. She's so shy. My mom is so shy and has a pale face. Anyway, it's just that this time she doesn't have a lot to say. It's the kind of thing that makes me feel like she's just being a little bitch. When horrible things happen to us, she can do the same. But because the world seems to be so cruel and maladjusted when you have someone so much worse than you, how could you love? Then suddenly... I'm rambling again, aren't I? You're holding your vowels. Not again. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that he's gone. Hey, don't apologize again. I haven't lost interest in him, but... Well, I guess it's alright. No one can control a pet. Am I the pet? But I feel like I can't care for him anymore. When I let things slide, he gets jealous as well. My whole body gets bruised. I can't even hug him because it's hurting him. I can't even hug him because I can't feel his... I kind of forget what he's done for me. He's been to the doctors multiple times and everything's been fine. We're still here. It's been a long time since we've been together for a long time. So I'm sorry if I'm not being kind. And please stop me if you need to. I really don't think I can handle this. That just means you're not going to get you out of bed. The least I can do is be happy to accept that you're going to have to make some hard choices, but no one is going to get you out of bed. It's a literature club, not a science club. Get it straight, Yuri. That's true. There's a good chance that you won't be able to do that for very long. In fact, I've been there a couple times, though I've never seen myself as part of that club ever again. Goodbye. I might as well not even have been there at all.
Fuck the science club.
Yes. I mean, you don't have to be a part of it to be a part of the club. What are you gonna be saying about? Let me just get it over with. I quickly retrieve the bag and take it to the bathroom. I'm gonna eat the waffles! Alright, it's fine if I didn't get it. I slip into the bathroom and grab my bag. Yeah. Are you sure this is a safe place? I have to hide to eat my waffles. You seem a little shit. I'm sorry. It's not like I'm a bad person, but it's that I'm not. It's just something I'm waiting for, and I just want to get out of this situation. That is, reading this in this post, I'm not the person I was to get out. And there was an error. I'm not sure why. An incomplete permit. I see what you're saying, and I'm not thinking it 100%, apparently. Well, just tell me if that's a bad thing, and I can change it. Alright. I open the book and read. I soon understand what it is, and I'm a good person. I do like that the game has fake glitches and real glitches!
Yep.
What I probably should say.
I've been reading this book about the witch and the dog. Yeah. I can understand what the book is about.
Yep, and I'm a good person.